So, what exactly was Fishhooks? Well, it was an animated series that aired on the Disney Channel from 2010 to 2014, created by Noah Z. Jones. Fishhooks followed the daily lives of anthropomorphic fish, living in a giant fish tank inside of a pet store. The show ran on for 3 seasons with a total of 110 episodes, with season 1 having 41 episodes. So let's dive into season 1 first. Season 1, starting off with our 3 main characters, Milo Fishtooth, the hyperactive, fun-loving, chaotic force of the trio. He's based on a Siamese fighting fish, and is always dragging his friends into some kind of trouble. Our second character is Oscar Fishtooth. Oscar is a nerdy, anxious guy. He's simply the loser of the group. He's the opposite of Milo in almost every way, and just wants to survive high school without any major incidents. I don't really have any idea what kind of fish he is, but the wiki does say he's a catfish / Siamese fighting fish hybrid, so let's just go with that. Also, I forgot to mention that he's Milo's brother. Then we have Bae Goldfishberg, the ambitious, drama-loving friend who dreams of becoming an actress. She's a goldfish, and often the most responsible one in the group. Well, sometimes, but we'll get on into that. Bae's parents, Bettel and Bill Goldfishberg, appear multiple times in the show. They're overprotective, especially when it comes to Bae's social life and future. They also have a very classic suburban parent vibe, trying to be involved but often embarrassing Bae in the process. The show kicks off with a trio starting in high school inside the massive pet store fish tank. While the passage of time isn't super clear, the seasons give us a good look at their daily school life, friendships, and of course sometimes the absolutely bizarre situations that they get into. The major locations in season 1, the fish tank, the characters' entire world exists within the fish tank at Bud's Pet Shop. Now the tank is massive, like somehow has a full-on ecosystem. Freshwater High, the main setting where most of the antics take place. It's your typical high school except, you know, underwater. Bae, Oscar, and Milo's house. Their homes are also explored with plenty of family interactions. Clam's Diner, a local hangout spot where the fish grab food and talk about their day. At its core, season 1 follows the usual high school coming of age formula, but through the lens of literal fish. Oscar has an ongoing crush on Bae, but is too awkward to confess, while Milo is constantly getting them into weird situations. There's no single overarching plot point, but the season establishes character dynamics in the world they live in. Like, for example, there's an episode about when the yearbook picture day arrives, and Bae is desperate to look perfect, but sneezes. And she has like the worst picture that's ever been taken. There were also some weird gym classes, basically your typical high school experience. Now, besides these weird situations, we must talk about the major antagonists in season 1. While Fishhooks isn't a super villain heavy show, there are a few antagonists. Joctopus, the classic school bully. But, well, he's an octopus. He's dumb, aggressive, he's often very physical, tossing around different fish, using his tentacles to rough up people and intimidate others into doing his homework. He does have a soft side when it comes to his girlfriend, Piranha. Then we have Randy Pincherson, a rich snobby crab who constantly causes problems for the main trio. At the very end of season 1, episode 41, called The Talent Show, it's not a spectacular season finale, but whatever. I'm still gonna explain it to you. The school is holding a talent show and Bae is absolutely determined to put on the best performance possible. She encourages both Milo and Oscar to participate, but as usual, chaos just follows. Milo, being Milo, completely misinterprets the concept of a talent show and performs something completely absurd, turning the event into an unintentional comedy act. Oscar, on the other hand, struggles with his stage fright and refuses to go through with his performance. But when he sees Bae struggling with her nerves, he finds the courage to step up and help her. In the end, Bae gives a great performance, Oscar gains a little bit more confidence, and Milo, well, he's just happy to be here. The season ends with the trio laughing it off, reinforcing their strong friendship as they prepare for another year of high school adventures. Season 1 ends on a light-hearted note, with the characters growing closer and establishing the foundation for the chaos that will unfold in the next season. By Season 2, the trio has grown into their high school lives. Oscar still has a hopeless crush on Bae, Milo continues to be the walking definition of chaos, and Bae is laser focused on becoming a star. This season also continues for another 41 episodes. Season 2 introduced some new characters and gave more focus to side characters from Season 1. Clamantha, the clam girl obsessed with Oscar. Little bit more than a weird stalker type character. Albert Glass and Selshi, Bae's best friend, became more prominent, with Selshi playing a bigger role in Bae's life. Selshi is like a rich, arrogant teenage girl who gives everyone that whatever attitude. You have like a couple more additions, but I'm too lazy to explain them, so good luck with that. Basically, Season 2 is that Oscar still simps for Bae, but is exploring other relationships. Milo somehow got even more wild in Season 2, with episodes focusing on his bizarre adventures, and Bae becoming more serious about her dream of becoming an actress. Season 2 closes with Fish Prom, a massive school dance that brings everyone together. Bae, being obsessed with romance and school events, is determined to make it the best prom ever. Meanwhile, Oscar struggles to ask Bae on a date, constantly overthinking and panicking. Randy Pincherson once again tries to manipulate the events by ensuring that he wins prom king. In a surprising twist, Oscar gathers enough courage to dance with Bae, creating a sweet moment between them. The season ends on a happy note, setting up the final season's resolution. Moving on to Season 3, Season 3 serves up as the conclusion of Fish Hooks, focusing on character growth, relationship resolutions, and an emotional farewell to Freshwater High. Sadly, there's no new characters introduced in Season 3, we're just stuck with the already pre-established ones. The final episode sees Oscar, Milo, and Bae preparing for their future outside of Freshwater High. At their graduation, Oscar finally admits his feelings for Bae, and, drumroll, she cuts him off. But luckily for Oscar, she changes her mind and also admits her feelings for Oscar in front of the whole school. There's a lot of nostalgia and emotional goodbyes as the characters reflect on their time together. The series ends with Bae and Oscar sharing their first kiss. And with that, Fish Hooks came to an end. Disney's weirdest, most surreal fish-based high school show. It's been a wild ride, and honestly, it was kind of amazing. Despite its popularity, Fish Hooks ended after 3 seasons, the exact reason not being too clear, but it likely had something to do with the declining viewership and Disney shifting its focus to newer shows. Still, for those who watched it, the show remains a nostalgic gem. Also, I think it ended just because the show revolved around high school, and well, if you graduate, then you're basically put into a corner as a writer of the show. Maybe in the future they'll make a new show about university or whatever, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. I hope you liked this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.